And we are back. What is going on, everyone? I am your host, Lawrence, over at Mighty Comics and Collectibles, and today, of course, we have the top 10 runners-up list. Now, I know you guys, some of you guys are new, you don't know what I do in this video. I take the 10 books off the Key Collectors app runners-up list, and I gotta tell you, this week there are some amazing Golden Age keys. So if you have the Key Collector app, do yourself a favor, go check it out. Now, with that said, guys, I have to narrow them down to 10. These are my 10 that I'm most interested in. Now, with that said, if you're not a current sub of the channel, do yourself a favor, hit that sub button, smash the like button for yours truly, because it does help the channel out. We're almost at 18,000 subs, which is wild. So make sure you're subbed up to the channel. You guys ready? Let's get into this week's top 10 runners-up. We're going to start off this week with a bang. At number 10 is Gangsters Can't Win, number 2. This classic skull cover, published in 1948 by DS Comics, and features what appears to be a gangster socking a damsel in distress right in the fucking kisser. Back then, this could have been a depiction of a dinner being 5 minutes late, who knows? It makes the runners-up list this week at number 10 with a CGC 2.0 selling for $899 and up 6% since 2023. Sticking with the Golden Age at number 9 is Terrific number 14. Published by Comic Media in 1954, this injury to the eye cover depicting someone who's gotten the ever-living shit kicked out of them. Kinda reminds me of a classmate I used to have in college. Shout out to Jeff Fusco. This pre-code gem makes the runners-up list this week with an all-new high sale in a CGC 3.5, selling for $325 and up an insane 156% since 2016. Coming in at number 8 this week on the top 10 runners-up list is Classic Comics number 13. This is the very first comic book to feature a horror story throughout. It also was referenced in The Seduction of the Innocent because in the story, Mr. Hyde beats a little girl to death with his cane. What the fuck? Be careful though when looking to buy this book. There is an HRN number on the back cover which indicates the printing. The lower the number, the earlier the printing. Published in 1943 by Gil Burton, it makes the top runners-up list this week with an all-new high sale in a CGC 8.5, selling for $3,120, up 117% since 2018. Pre-code horror is taking over the list. At number 7 is our third one in a row, Vault of Horror number 35, a Christmas horror story adapted for the 1972 Tales from the Crypt film. Published in 1954 by EC Comics, with a cover depicting a man gifting his wife a coffin Christmas morning, every married man's dream. It makes the top list this week at number 8 with an all-new high sale in a CGC 6.5, selling for $2,275, but up a crazy 63% since 2020. At number 6 this week, we have another Pence issue making the list. It is Avengers number 4, the UK edition. This marks the third week in a row a Pence copy has made the runners-up list. Published by Marvel Comics in 1964, this is the first Silver Age appearance of Captain America. It takes a 6th spot this week with an all-new high sale in a CGC 3.0, selling for $781, but up, get this, 93% since 2019. I still can't help but think when seeing these Golden Age, Silver Age Pence copies come up for sale that someone is mistaking them for the American counterparts. It is now time for our Mark Jewelers Book of the Week, and it is none other than Incredible Hulk number 182, the second cameo appearance of Wolverine, although many would cite Giant Size X-Men 1 as his true second appearance. This is also the second appearance of Hammer and Anvil. It takes the top Mark Jewelers spot this week with a sale in a CGC 7.5, selling for $510 with no previous data available. Back to pre-code horror at number 5, it is Frankenstein number 18. This marked the third time in as many weeks that a comic related to Frankenstein has made the top 10 list. Published by Prize in 1952, this series features some of the best cover and interior art from the Golden Age by artist Dick Briefer, one of my faves. It makes the hot list this week with an all-new high sale in a CGC 3.0, selling for only $400, but up 40% since 2019. At number 4 this week, wow, we have another foreign issue, another major first appearance to boot. It is Action Comics number 242, the Mexican edition. Published by DC Comics and Editorial Navarro in 1959, this is the first appearance and origin of Brainiac. It makes the top 10 runners-up this week, which airs every Tuesday morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern with an all-new high sale in a CGC 4.0, selling for $899 with no previous data available. I don't know about you guys, but I have been getting into these foreign comics, but only if I can get them for a steal. Rounding out the top 3 is Blue Beetle #1. Published in 1939 by Fox, this scarce Golden Age gem features the first cover appearance and origin of Blue Beetle Dan Garrett. With cover art by the great Lou Fine, it takes the 3 spot this week with an all-new high sale in a CGC 2.5, selling only for $1,560 and up 8% since 2020. Get a load of this, a surprise at number 2 this week, it is Thor #162. This issue features the origin of Galactus, specifically the first world he devoured after emerging from the incubation ship. Published by Marvel Comics in 1969, this Silver Age minor key had a massive sale this week in a CGC 9.6, selling for $1,920, but get this, up an incredible 140% since 2022. I gotta think somebody overpaid for this one, with Galactus getting set to hit the MCU and Fantastic Four First Steps. And at the top spot this week, a book worthy of #1. It is Sensation Comics #1, the first cover and second overall appearance and origin of Wonder Woman. This is also the first appearance of Mr. Terrific Terry Sloan and Wildcat Ted Grant. Published by DC Comics in 1942, it makes the list this week at #1 with an all-new high sale in a CGC 0.5 with the centerfold missing for $15,750, up an incredible 18% since 2021. So that's it for the top 10 runners-up list this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, a lot of these books are on this list. I would love to find at my LCS or at a local show, but they are really tough to find, as you're going to see in an upcoming video from this guy. Hope you guys enjoy the video. This is Lawrence over at Mighty Comics and Collectibles saying thank you for watching, happy collecting, and I'll talk to you guys soon.